World of Warcraft, Burning Crusade Classic blind. Apparently, they managed to get a group together while I was AFK. So that's convenient. Let's see, I left. The healer and the tank joined. They joined the wrong dungeon, but they'll do it anyways. Everybody got over here, then they went inside. Okay. Let's see what we got. 68 warrior, 66 mage, loading screen. 66 hunter, 70 paladin, and a druid. Get my sharpening on. Let's do this. So 70, 70, 66, 66, and 68. Seems pretty good. We got 3 dwarfs in the party, so that's something. Okay, we're heading backwards. We're gonna pull them all the way back over here. Perfect. Oh, looks like a lot of guys are coming. Oh, they got a lot of rangers too, it seems. That's not ideal. Man, they're like all mages and rangers over here. A little bit of an awkward situation to be in, for sure. I have been bound or something. This is a very large pole.
Not ready yet.
Seems like we're doing okay though, so I'm not gonna complain about it. I don't know how much use Demoralize and Shout is being when it's basically all ranged kind of guys. That's okay. Alright, now everyone is sitting around. We will eat strength. Get the well-fed buff going. That'll work. We don't have any Draenei, so we don't need to, or not Draenei specifically, but the Draenei a lot of times seems to be shamans. But we don't have any shamans, so we don't need to worry about possibly conflicting. Yeah, all the... If they were a bunch of melee guys, getting a line of sight would have been easier there. Halls of the Hereafter. Yeah, this is a crypt area. Got some ghosty kind of guys and non-ghosty kind of guys. He's doing a heal. That's no good. Vindicators. Unliving soldiers. We're getting lower city reputation for basically every kill again. Very slowly we're going to be getting that up higher. Things are working out. Let me see if I can... here it is. I turned on target of target. So that's where that is on things. So that's a cool thing to have available. Tank's running back this way, so should probably join him over here. But yeah, get that line of sight going. Love to see it. We can even see who the enemy is targeting. That can be useful information. We can find out if they still have, if the tank still has aggro. Good to know. We could use our scrolls, but I don't think it's really necessary. Team is high enough level. It's definitely a slightly... Okay, let's not mess up the mining. Slash roll 100. That's not how you spell roll. I rolled a 9. God, those are some horrific rolls. Congratulations, team. I am... Marchwings rolled a 9. I still don't know exactly what that's gonna mean. Whether that means I get the entire ore or I go first. I rolled a higher number, so theoretically that means something. Of course we will. Start by actually fighting things. Even if we have claimed ownership of this rock, that's still no excuse. There's something crazy going on over there. No excuse to stop helping in the fight.
I can't attack that.
He was like controlled or something. Interesting. Got a pole arms level. Alright. So I rolled a 9 on the ore. I'm gonna mine 1, see if they walk over here. He's still resting. I'm gonna assume I get it all. The tank doesn't exactly know what's going on, but that's okay. If we see another ore, they can have it. Oh, it's a rich adamantite deposit. Very nice. Gosh, how much adamantite is in here? I'm supposed to be fighting. It just keeps going. Okay, let's get back to it. Well, how am I in combat? How does that make sense? Looks like we're probably gonna be fine though. Even if the tank doesn't completely remember things. We're still in a better state than if I was trying to tank, so we got that going for us. These are definitely crypts. That's definitely what's happening here. Here's a locked chest. I don't think anybody has lockpicking. I don't know if that is just a rogue thing. There's a phasing soldier. Just chilling. Having a good time. Let's get some death wishes going. Do a bit more damage. It's all very freeform here. So yeah, he was stuck in ice for a significant amount of time there, which is pretty funny. Another weave cloth. It's good. Yeah, I don't think anybody can open this chest. It's locked. Now we're going upstairs. Okay. Got some spooky ghosts. But they're non-aggressive spooky ghosts, so that's something. Vindicator and a soul priest. We're heading back down. Understood. You have chosen death. Always has been. Looks like they a lot of them summon ghosty guys too. So that's cool. Very good. This is going pretty smoothly so far. No complaints. Rocking my new weapon. Always fun. What are these guys? 66, 65. Yeah. Definitely a lower level dungeon than Setic Halls was. That's okay. Let's see what we got up here. Got a nice empty balcony. Alright. Some fun little fires. Potentially could cook here. Even that wouldn't be particularly necessary. But yeah, we're going around the corner. What if they're going to be able to... walk through there? Oh, we got more guys coming. Look at all those AoEs going. Have fun. Summon a big old storm cloud. Fantastic. Got some stuff here. He's like underneath the fire there. It's pretty funny. Nice hallway. Don't think we fought any bosses yet. The only quest we have in here is to finish the dungeon, basically. Uh-oh. We've been possessed. Hello, I'm possessed. How's it going? Who am I attacking? I'm not sure. I can't do anything to get out of this, it doesn't seem. I'm just going to hang out here for a little bit. I have been possessed again. Damage dealt increased by 50%. I don't know what I'm attacking. I think I'm attacking them. Intelligence, spell damage, healing. Nah. Well, I was very helpful in that fight. Just standing there, having a hard time. Okay. What's in here? Everything here in Auchenai is very run down. Probably from the whole exploding and then other factions coming in and taking control. Also, this is a crypt, so... Ah, the Bridge of Souls. Good. Oh, probably don't want to fall down there. Oh, this is atmospheric. Wow. Those souls up there in the air. Some raging souls. I feel like those are going to have exploding attacks, possibly. Oh, we've accidentally aggroed a facing soldier or something. Got some soul priests and monks. Alright, let's show them some sweeping strength, shall we? Oh, the knockbacks. That could get ugly. That could get ugly real fast. On this bridge here. Oh boy. Not what you want. Not what you want. Right. Oh wow, look at that guy. Jack the Death Watcher. Spooky. Just a giant floating guy. Apparently undead. Take out the monks in the way first. All the knockbacks. No thank you. No thank you whatsoever. Now what you like to see. Can we get a level? Maybe. And it's so much damage. Okay. I am going to use Blood Rage here. Try to keep a little bit of rage here for the next boss. Or the first boss, possibly. This is not Exarch Meladar. So, we're not done here yet. We'll safely be able to cross past the Bridge of Souls here. Since it's a boss, I'm going to throw out the Sunder Armors. Casting time increased by 100%. Alright. Let's start sundering. Oh, it's focusing on me. There's like a big explosion there or something. I think Sunder Armor does a bunch of threat. So I might want to minimize the amount of time I spend doing that. Keep switching. Oh, we're almost dead. I'll heal myself. Keeps on firing out big old explosions. Oh, we are almost dead. Run away from the explosion. Alright. That wasn't great. A leather helmet with a little bit of strength, some stamina, intellect, spirit, mana again, healing. It's got sockets, but they're probably not very useful. Overall, not a crazy item for me. That was a bit hectic. Throwing out explosions, being all crazy. Almost died. But we managed. We managed. There's definitely some mechanics there that we could probably have dealt with better. Alright, let's show them some weapon strikes. We even had a attack the guy with the skull icon thing going there. Very good. Tactics. Very nice. Phasing soldier. He's yellow, so I don't know if we have to actually fight him. He's not an elite either. Also, he just phased out of existence, it looks like. So that's okay. Oh, we got some skeletons now, which is not very surprising since we're in a crypt. Let's head over here. Skeletons are having a hard time getting in here, apparently. Ah, I did that again. I need to switch that off. Skeletons are running all over the joint, being a general nuisance. I need to switch out with something that I wouldn't care if I activate accidentally. Like maybe Stone Form. If I use Stone Form, it's not a huge deal. Let's just do that. Here's a Tunic of the Monkey. armor, agility, stamina. I'm having a hard time focusing on these guys. Right. Okay. Back at it. So anything better the Tincture Vision Scene. We've already done this quest. I don't think we need this item anymore. Yeah. We can already see the dead. So, that's okay. Oh, there's another ore in here. Oh, look at all these skeletons. They're angry. We don't have enough rage to really go on some sweep and strike adventures. Oh, the skeletons are running. Should probably help the skeletons that are over fighting the T-Cast pile. And the healer. Definitely don't want the healer to die. That's generally not what you want. Looks like the tanks got under control now. Always good. Alright. Skeletons are down. So this is the information for where the relics of Tarok are. We've already done that too. Inventory space. Looking good. Oh, it's just a regular adamantite deposit. That's unfortunate. We got the super fancy extra large adamantite. Handle bigger pulls, or we need a sheep. Gypped out of the first 7 bosses in the guild, needed to heal the last 4 on 14 badges. They were talking about Karazhan, I think that's a raid. I'm barely healing you as it is. Yeah, probably shouldn't do larger pulls then. Five skeletons? They're gonna use a sleep. So you have to be very careful to not accidentally hit the sheep. Because that would not help anybody. Alright, we have not done the sheep thing apparently. I'm sure it's fine. Apparently tree is better for healing. Or something. Just kinda going at it. Alright. At least one skeleton down. Boulder Fist close of the eagle. Stamina and intellect. Alright, this is agility and stamina. That's agility, stamina, attack power, so yeah, don't need that. We got some corroded pants though. Oh boy. Yep, and they're mining that. Perfectly acceptable. I thought you meant we were barely able to heal me. Oh Lord, so I didn't have to give you any heals. Doing really good then. Another locked chest. Unfortunate. Yeah, the opposite. Everything was going so easily it wasn't even an issue. Let's give them some standing behind them. Stabby stabby. Ooh, a green weapon. Highly unlikely it's going to be any better than what we have. Two-handed, 70 damage per second. That is comparable to our previous weapons, but terrible compared to what we have now. Yeah, 70. That was similar. Don't know if it had any strength, though. But still. Our current weapon is way better. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons in here. Pull the whole room. Yeah, sure. Yeah, he needs to get some good aggro going, though. So we don't have stuff going crazy.
Outsiders are forbidden.
Oh, all the skeletons are dead. Amazing. Auchenai Necromancer. That was a lot of tiny little reputation increases. One for every single one of those. Hilarious. Who's a fire wrath? Fire damage. Fancy. My goodness, there's a lot of skeletons. I mean, there are necromancers, so that checks out. I'll weaken all the skeletons. Oh, the AoE attacks. They're just absolutely destroying these skeletons. Amazing. Now these are some successful necromancers. They got like a ton of guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Are you really a necromancer? Unless you can have 8 skeletons following you around? I don't think so.
Outsiders are forbidden.
Oh, is he grabbing? Oh, he's running. Oh lord, he's running. Oh boy. Here we go. And somebody's dead. That might have been a little bit too much. It was pretty funny though. Another person's dead. Now would be a great time to have retaliation available. But we can't all have nice things, can we? The healer died. That's not what you want. Yeah, that was like, if they each had 8 skeletons, that was 3 necromancers. That was 27 guys at the same time there. I think they just started running all around the room, which is pretty funny. Okay, we need to rebuff anything. Oh, there's a boss. That is Exarch Maladar. I think this is the end. So I probably won't need to get well-fed buff going again. A lot of healing aggro. Ah well. We got there in the end, I think. One of their abilities stopped going. Okay. Very amusing. Run away! Alright, now everybody needs to get back on form after that disaster. I I mean, only 2 people died. It's not that big of a disaster. Things could be worse. And now we have a fun pile of skeletons. Don't know if these have regular level 66, 67 stats, or since they're more summoned guys are lower health. All of his tank abilities stopped going immediately as he started pulling the entire room. Let's go. Exarch Maladar.
Pay with your life.
Oh, will we now? Let's give him some Sunder Armor. Always a fun thing to do. But not too much, or he aggroes on me, and I'm not the tank. Under a bit more. Keep him nice and weak.
My fallen brothers take form and
He's summoning more guys. I'll weaken them. Massive face, agility, stamina, hit rating, attack power. It's still less strength than mine. Let me get a good look at this. Way less armor, of course, since it's leather instead of plate. A little bit more stamina. Doesn't have hit rating. Less strength. It's got agility. Yeah. The agility's good. Oh, it does have hit rating. I don't really care about hit rating. Way less strength. Has some agility. It's similar. Not too worried about it. There's a big crazy purple crystal over here. Is that useful for anything? Yeah, portal to Shatrath. Where's this quest go? I mean, they're outside Auchenai Crypts, so that's where I want to go. Okay. Let's leave the party then. Very good. Oh, here, there's a Shatar guy. I bet they made the portal there then. You'll be teleported to Shatrath City. No, I don't want to be teleported to Shatrath City. No! I don't want to go to Shatrath City. I'm gonna exit the game. Wow, did that really work? I guess it did. Well, there you go. No, I'm being teleported to Shatrath City anyways. Please put me outside the dungeon. Dang. Dang. I guess I shouldn't have left the party. That's unfortunate. Standing outside Auchenai Crypts. Great. Great. Okay. Guess we're heading back down that way then. Well, since we're doing that, we can finish the final quest we have here down there. That's unfortunate. Tactical errors on my part. Oh, here's some of the quests now. Because I'm level 68. Maybe we're not done with Turkar Forest quite yet.
The Naru have not forgotten us.
This is just Marks of Kil'jaeden. I do have those, but I don't know if I really want to turn those in. Marks of Sargeras. By now it should be clear to you why we oppose the Burning Legion and those who serve them. Wish to prove yourself to the Aldor, bring me the insignias of high-ranking Legion and Shadow Council followers. The highest-ranking Legion can be found in Netherstorm and Shadow Moon Valley. 10 Marks of Sargeras. Sargeras in Light of Shatrath City. Next quest, Aldor Reputation. Okay. So that's just another option for turning in different marks. That's not really anything. What's our reputation with them anyways? Character, reputation. Lower city were friendly. We're in better reputation with the lower city than the Aldor at this point. And besides turning in more of these, I really haven't found anything that would give more reputation here. I don't know if that's really something I'm particularly interested in at this point. I don't know. We will deal with that in a bit. Or maybe never. Never. Hard to say. Anyways, we're going to not die going down this lift. We've done that too many times at this point. Someday we'll be able to fly and we'll no longer kill ourselves on the elevator. That is not today, though. We have 300 gold, though. That's good. Going pretty good. Alright. So we need to go to Vale Lithic. To the southwest. Okay. Oh, there's something down here. Yeah, since we got level 68, there's probably some more quests around that we can probably do. We need to make sure they are Aldor quests, if they're here though, since we don't want to ruin what little reputation we've gained so far.
Need help?
Trouble at Auchenai. I was literally just there. I mean, I'm going back there too, so what? What do you want? I have spies within Auchenai. They've been sending me disturbing reports. The place has been nothing but trouble ever since they exploded a couple of years ago. Something in there has gone horribly wrong again. The Shadow Council is now on a war footing. The reports were lacking in details. Their preparations appear to be directed inward. Just make your way to the entrance of the Shadow Labyrinth. My friend Commander Muffin will fill you in on what needs to be done. Field Commander Muffin at the entrance to the Shadow Labyrinth at Auchenai in Terrakar Forest. That would be the fourth dungeon there. That's more of a raid. Oh, we might be at the point where we can start getting raid quests. That a thing? This is just go over there, so we can accept this one and finish it without having any problems.
Be careful.
Look at this. Auchenai, it only counts as a dungeon quest. So maybe it's just a regular dungeon to start. There's a whole heroics thing for dungeons, so that also might be a thing. I'm not entirely sure. We can talk to one guy over where we're going to go to talk to another guy, so I can accomplish that much at least. Connectivity issues. Maybe there's running into a wall. Yeah, when I run into a wall, I slide. So that's the whole thing. Right, lower city. Let's see here. We said that there might be something down here for us. We've got some more quests that we can't start yet, even though we're level 68. That must be at least level 69 then. High level stuff. High level stuff indeed. Alright, we got some stuff in here. Back over there is the Brigadier General. That's PvP. We have another quest in here though. We have Apprentice Tassaram.
You need something?
Archmage Alturus. I was sent here by my mentor to look for assistance. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed outside of the lower city. Individuals that frequent this establishment tend to be less than helpful. You do seem different, more like the adventurous type. Interested in aiding our cause, speak to Archmage Alturus outside of Medeva's old dwelling, Karazhan. I've been there, I believe. In the meantime, I'm going to see about gaining access to the rest of the city. Our old associates is rumored to be here. Archmage Alturus outside of Karazhan in Deadwind Pass. Yep.
Have a good one.
I've been there. That's going to be another raid start quest kind of deal. We are definitely not ready to do any raiding. by any means. 1, we are level 68. 2, our gear is not the best, except for our weapons, probably pretty decent. From a drop from a boss in a fairly high level dungeon. That's gotta count for something. But 3, our ability to do anything. Also, finding that many people to do stuff. A problem for a later time, perhaps. Yep, Karazhan. Doesn't even count as a dungeon quest. Interesting. There's like keys and such. I mean, also we don't have the key to the Shadow Labyrinth because the chest was already being opened by somebody else when we tried, so we didn't get the key. So even when we go talk to the guy down here about the dungeon, we can't actually go inside of it. But in theory, you only need one person to open the door, I think. But anyways. That is also down in the middle of Auchenai, so I want to finish this Veil-lithic bit first. Because that's the last actual Terakar Forest quest we have. Southwest Veil-lithic. That is the Bleeding Hollow Ruins. Skith, Resk, Shinor, Chalice. No. There's a lot of places. That one up there is Skith. This one maybe? Behind the rocks? We'll have a look. Only need to kill 6 things there, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Just really wrapping stuff up here in Terakar Forest. And then after we're done here, we've got many quests leading us to other locations right now. Go do a bit of adventuring. Just move on to the next area. But now that we're done with all the dungeon and elite quests, we're pretty much good to go. As far as moving on to somewhere new. So we head behind this rock area. That should be where we need to be. Since we don't have the name on the map, I think that might mean we've never been here before. But first we're going to get ourselves some Fel Iron. That's an obvious correct choice. We used up all of our, whatever food it was that had the strength boost. That's okay. Let me just check what that was. Roasted cleft hoof? Yeah. Alright, we're gonna get more cleft hoof meat if we go to Nagrand next. And that seems like a likely idea. I'm in no rush to get to the highest level stuff or anything. Alright, here we go. This is definitely where we need to be. You guys. I can see my little health bar here. Yes, I know the Warp Hunter is aggro on me. Thank you, the game, for that helpful information. It's still useful to have that information, though, so I'll keep it up. More pole arm level. Very good. Always nice to have. What are these guys? 64. That is not very high. We need to be doing stuff with eggs here. So, in theory, we could avoid fighting any of these guys. Warped flesh, it's perfect. Probably gonna need to fight at least some of them to get to their eggs, though. We need to break cursed eggs and redeem or slay the hatchlings. They got this whole corruption thing going on with all the Arakoa. What if it's even really corruption? It's just they're doing their own thing. Veil Lithic. 1,000 experience. There's an egg. I'll fight you for it. I mean, I'm not keeping the egg. I'm going to immediately break it, but still. And more defense levels, also fantastic. All sorts of good stuff. Breaking the egg. What level is a hatchling gonna be? 62? Nice. Alright. We should be able to do this. Just walking straight through their town. Looking for their eggs to bother. There's a guy in there. He's probably going to attack me. Why touch this? Free of Terrax corruption. Very cool. I don't know how helpful I'm being bringing Terrax Quill over here to deal with Terrax corruption. I feel like that's probably not necessarily a good idea. But oh well. I've just been super sneaky today. Just coming in here, messing with their stuff. And another one is saved. Don't know if it would always be 3 good, 3 bad. But we could say that we were here in time to save the first 3. But too late for the other 3, perhaps. There's an egg. Yeah, we're just kind of walking around here. Things could get dicey. Okay. Oh, the Malevolent one's level 64. And much larger. Interesting. We can easily finish this. I can see my debuffs on a tiny little indicator underneath my enemy. But I can't see my buffs on a tiny little indicator next to me under my enemy. That's okay. Still a useful feature, so I can work with that. Looking for eggs. They're gonna be in the nests, clearly. That makes sense. Oh, there's one. He's got some bodyguards, though. I mean, we could try sneaking in here.
Too far away.
Nope.
Not enough reach.
Well, we were fighting this oracle, then. Of course, we're going to drag them far enough away. We won't aggro anything else. There's another egg. Fantastic. Presumably, that would be it. We'll be done here. Once we fight 2 more malevolent hatchlings. Easy quest. Which makes sense, since it is, in fact, an easy quest for us. Ah, no. They were redeemed. I mean, I'm glad that guy gets to live, but slowing down the quest here a little bit. Yeah, I think I can get used to having target up. Seems like a good idea, overall. This will be 5 out of 6 completed. Very much more relaxing than doing dungeons and such. Just kind of walking around, having an easy time of it. Nice, redeemed. Alright. Well, we saved more of them than we expected to. So that has to count for a win here, right? I mean, I'm going to count it as a win at least. For sure. For sure. Are you currently trying to curse that egg? Rude. Very rude. We're sitting here in the middle of town, killing the hatchlings. Nobody seems to care. It would be a very different game if all the enemies had longer aggro radiuses. Where do we need to turn this in? At the caravan. Perfect. Oh, there you go. The final quest that we have in Terakar Forest. So, unless we find some other stuff, which really has not seemed to be the case here. We're right here, we can check if anybody has something at the camp. Typically, if they would have had something, we would have seen the grayed out quest marker. Nope. Because we finished everything here at the base camp, so that's good. We already rode around a bit in Shatrath. So, technically I think more progress would happen in Shatrath when we get to the later zones. We have like the other marks that we can turn in for other reputation. Overall thoughts on Terakar Forest? Very much two different places between the actual forest part and the bone wastes. PvP system is almost never on our side here, which is unfortunate. We tried. We tried. Good variety of enemies. Very populated out here in the bone wastes for how destroyed everything already is. Lots of factions. Lots of story bits with all the things everybody's trying to do in the ruins of Auchenai. The dungeons were pretty linear. That seems to be the case for the most part here in Burning Crusade. They were good though. Got some good stuff in there. Veilithic Preemptive Strike. It's grim work toiling with someone's hatchlings. Ignoring the brewing evil would be a bleak proposition as well. You've done well. A doll's favor shines upon your heart. We're gonna get some various wrist armor. This one has same amount of attack power as ours does. Same amount of stamina. Ooh. But it's got agility instead of intellect. And we don't need to worry about the Fell Iron chain set bonus since we only have one. So that is same armor, same stamina, same attack power, but agility instead of intellect. So that's pretty exciting. Let's see what else we got. Damage and healing, intellect and spirit, strength, agility, and stamina. Oh, it's plate armor too. The agility is the same, the stamina... No, the agility is the same as this one, which is still an upgrade. It's got more stamina, equivalent attack power, but it's in strength, so that also gives armor from the strength skill. So that's just straight up better, and more armor. Or, just stamina, attack power, leather. These are all very, very similar wrist guards. We're gonna go with the plate ones since they have all the same stats but more armor. So that's a straight up upgrade from the final quest we're doing here. Can't complain about that. Can't complain about that. Yeah, Eagle engraved bracers. Very cool. Oh yeah, that's another quest. Oh, we saw this one before. I guess we're not quite done yet. The signal fires. We did that in Vale Shalas when we were doing the Skywing quest with the other person. Terax Perch, Sketis, looms above the Bone Waste to the east. At the base of Sketis lies Vale Shalas, the most formidable of Terax colonies. It is through the stronghold of Vale Shalas that Terax forward sages wage war against the light. The evildoers of Shalas communicate with their master using a complex system of magical signal fires. Travel to the east, dwarf, extinguish the fires. So that Shalas is silenced, we can begin to plot the fall of Sketis. But I get ahead of myself. Alright, we'll do that. Is Sketis even on the map? Oh, this I bet this in here is Sketis. And you need flying. Okay. So we can't get there yet, but we can do that quest. So we're not done yet. We're not done yet. What's the quickest way to get down? I mean, the quickest way to get down is jumping, but I don't trust myself enough for that right now. Let me just find a nice convenient ramp. Thank you very much. Oh. Even though we are not yet done with Terakar Forest, I'm going to continue my retrospective here. Since all we have left is the fires, apparently. Yeah. Auchendon's a really cool place. It's got all the dungeons in here. It's all destroyed. Tons of stuff going on all around Auchendon. It takes up a sizable chunk, along with the Bone Wastes. Oh, we got a cool balcony here. Also a good view. So a lot of stuff happens out here. Very large number of group quests, it felt like. That's fair. We managed to get there in the end, so that's okay. Or maybe we just did all of the non-group quests first, so it felt like there was a lot more. That's also a possibility. All the different Arakoa Vales all over the place. Don't think we did anything with the Bleeding Hollow Ruins. That's okay. We had different orc areas. The Firewing Point was good. Lots of good storylines. All the various things people are up to here. Just a huge mess all around. Let's be honest here. Okay, turn in. I guess that means these bracers are not the final upgrade of our final quest here. 174.5. 174.5. But now with additional crit chance, which is also good. Alright, that's fantastic. We made those Fel Iron Chain bracers. So they served us very nicely. Alright. Great Father Aldrimus. Everything will be alright. You've done it, Eric Erickson. The spirits are freed. Although I am without a material manifestation, I'm still able to reward you with items from the spirit world. Fancy. Use them with caution, as such items are often volatile, cause great harm to their user. Oh, good. Oh, I got stuff with sockets. Okay. That does complicate things. Intellect, spell critical, nah. Agility, dodge, hit rating, attack power, leather, Set bonus is attack power. Hauberk with critical strike, attack power, and mana restore. Blue sockets. That's significantly less attack power. We have plate with 3 yellow. It's got defensive, less strength, a little bit of stamina, defense rating, critical strike. The various color sockets can only do particular things. I want to figure out what actually goes in each of those sockets. Would be helpful. I think blue is more magic-y. Red is strength. And yellow is like stamina. So even if we chucked in 4 more staminas in there, I think it's only like 4 tops. So that'd still be less strength, less stamina. And critical strike and agility are similar. So I don't think any of these are particularly useful for us. Unless we got better sockets, I guess, but nah. Nah. So which one's the most expensive? This one. And 23,000 experience. Very cool. I mean, we should probably see what our new bracers look like. I can't see because my gloves are too large. Right. Fell iron. What's that? Eagle engraved. Are these? Where's my eagle? Show me the eagle engraving. They match. And they're hidden anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. The Anachronist have taken hold of me. Master, you were merciful and see my death. Forgive me. In death, all is forgiven. And they're just gone. Yeah, they're all talking about the spirits and such. Alright. So that is that done. Let's see what this looks like at least. It's very red. It matches with the spear, that's for sure. It just is seemingly weaker. That's okay. Yeah, defensive rating's not something I particularly care about either. This is definitely more of a tank plate body. Or so it seems. Alright. So, last up here we can go look at all these corpses. Talk to the guy over here, maybe. Or maybe we need the key. Hey. No, they're inside. They're inside the door that we can't open. Oh no. What a horrible day. Hey, you guys got the key?
By trade.
Oh, I could sell you some stuff, but that's okay. We could wait around for people to try to go through the door. Well, never mind then. We would have to do Sethic Halls again to get the key. Maybe someday we'll come back for this. But it's only one quest slot, so that's fine. Some other time then. Highly unfortunate. Highly unfortunate. If only it was just like a key on the ground, that would have been fine. Ah well. So now that moves the final thing we need to do here to this one, where we have to extinguish some fires. They didn't give me a fire extinguisher, so I guess we're just going to hit them with our spear or something. Very doable though. Very doable. Okay. So let us get over to where we're going to be for that. Bone crawler. I fought bigger bone guys than you, though. I ain't worried about it. Veil shall last. That would mesh very well with doing the Skywing quest at the same time. That's okay. No worries. No worries. Not going to be an elite at the end for this quest, though, so we'll be fine. Hopefully. Don't think we can really see into that other area from up top here. We can try, though. Try to take a peek at what's going on. There's Skywing again. Just chilling. Hi, Skywing. Skeleton's still following me? Because you don't? Nah, we're good. So I'm gonna hang out here with Skywing. With Skywing. Yeah, it's just a smaller version of him. And that's a guy, so interesting. We will presumably finish up Terakar Forest by blitzing through Veil Shalas, extinguishing some fires. Unless we find even more random things to do. But that is next time. Goodbye.